Dog lovers, welcome back to the channel. Let me ask you something important. When was the last time you really looked at your dog and asked yourself, is my dog actually okay? Not just happy, not just eating, not just wagging their tail, but truly okay? Because here's something most dog owners don't realize until it's too late. Dogs are masters at hiding pain. They can't tell us when they're sick. They can't say, my stomach has been hurting for days. They can't tell us, something doesn't feel right. Instead, they communicate in the only way they know how. Through subtle changes in their behavior, through changes in their appetite, through changes in their energy levels. And unfortunately, these warning signs are often so subtle that many owners miss them completely. That's why today's video is so important. We're counting down 5 critical dog health warning signs that every owner must know. These are signs that could help you catch a serious health problem before it becomes an emergency. And trust me, the number one warning sign is often dismissed as just a behavior issue, when it can actually signal something much more serious. So grab your dog, settle in, and let's get started. Warning sign 5. Sudden loss of appetite. Starting our countdown at number 5. A sudden loss of appetite. Now, let's be clear. Most dogs will occasionally skip a meal, and that's not always a reason to panic. But if your dog is normally excited about food running to the bowl, the moment they hear you open the food container, and suddenly shows no interest in eating for more than 24 to 48 hours. That's a warning sign. Loss of appetite can be linked to a surprisingly wide range of health issues: dental pain, digestive problems, kidney disease, infections, even emotional stress and anxiety. The important thing is to look at the bigger picture. Ask yourself, are they drinking less water? Are they sleeping more than usual? Do they seem uncomfortable or restless? When loss of appetite appears alongside other symptoms, it's time to call your veterinarian. Remember, your dog doesn't stop eating for no reason. Their body is trying to tell you something. And the sooner you listen, the better the outcome may be. Warning sign 4. Unusual lethargy or weakness coming in at number 4. A sudden lack of energy. This one is incredibly easy to miss because many owners simply assume their dog is tired. But there's a huge difference between a dog enjoying a lazy afternoon and a dog that has completely lost its spark. You know your dog. You know how excited they get for walks. You know how they react when you grab their leash. You know their normal personality. So when that energetic, happy dog suddenly seems weak, uninterested, distant, or exhausted, pay attention. Lethargy can be associated with serious conditions such as anemia, heart disease, infections, tick-borne illnesses, hormonal disorders, and in some cases, internal bleeding. One of the most important rules of dog ownership is this: never ignore a dramatic change in energy levels. If your dog's behavior feels different and your instincts tell you something is off, trust that feeling. Warning sign 3. Persistent vomiting or diarrhea number 3. And this is where things can become dangerous very quickly. Most dogs will occasionally vomit. Sometimes they eat grass. Sometimes they swallow something they shouldn't. One isolated incident may not be a major concern, but repeated vomiting or diarrhea is a completely different story. These symptoms can rapidly lead to dehydration, especially in puppies and senior dogs. Even more concerning, they can indicate serious conditions such as parvovirus, pancreatitis, intestinal blockages, poisoning, severe infections. Here's when you should consider it an emergency: blood in vomit or stool, vomiting multiple times within a few hours, extreme weakness, pale gums, confusion or disorientation, a swollen or painful abdomen. If you notice any of these symptoms, don't wait. Seek veterinary care immediately. When it comes to persistent vomiting and diarrhea, time matters. Warning sign 2. Difficulty breathing number 2. And this one requires immediate attention. If your dog is struggling to breathe, treat it as an emergency. Watch for signs like labored breathing, excessive panting without exercise or heat, wheezing, persistent coughing, rapid breathing, or breathing that simply looks uncomfortable. Breathing problems can be caused by heart disease, respiratory infections, severe allergic reactions, heat stroke, fluid around the lungs, airway obstructions. Many of these conditions can worsen very quickly. Here's a simple health check every dog owner should know. When your dog is resting calmly, count their breaths for 1 minute. Most healthy dogs take approximately 15 to 30 breaths per minute while resting. Significantly higher numbers or visible difficulty breathing should never be ignored. When breathing becomes difficult, every minute counts. Warning sign 1. Sudden behavioral changes. And now, the number 1 warning sign. The one that gets overlooked more than any other. Sudden behavioral changes. This is often the very first sign that something is seriously wrong. Think about it. A friendly dog suddenly becomes aggressive. A social dog starts hiding. A calm dog becomes restless. A confident dog suddenly seems confused or disoriented. These aren't random personality changes. They're messages. Your dog is trying to communicate that something isn't right. Pain can make dogs aggressive. Neurological conditions can cause confusion. Internal illness can create anxiety and restlessness. Hormonal disorders, infections, and even serious diseases can first appear as behavioral changes long before physical symptoms become obvious. That's why this warning sign is so important. You know your dog better than anyone. You know what's normal. And when normal suddenly changes, don't ignore it. A simple veterinary checkup could uncover a problem early enough to make a huge difference. So there you have it. 5 critical dog health warning signs every owner should know. Number 5, sudden loss of appetite. Number 4, unusual lethargy or weakness. Number 3, persistent vomiting or diarrhea. Number 2, difficulty breathing. And number 1, sudden behavioral changes. Here's the biggest takeaway from today's video. You don't need to be a veterinarian to protect your dog's health. You simply need to pay attention. Because when it comes to our dogs, early action saves lives. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these warning signs surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And if this video helped you, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest dog health tips, training advice, and breed guides. Thank you so much for watching. Give your dog an extra hug today. Take care, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.